What's up, guys? This is day 18 of following Alex Hormozi's advice until I reach $100,000 in revenue a month. Obviously, we're going farther, but lately the AC has been broken. Thankfully, today a thunderstorm came through and cooled everything down. Lots of lightning, lots of hail, and all that stuff. And so maybe I can sleep tonight. Maybe we all can. so. Uh, Today, I took another chill day, another reading and planning day, and just digging back into the offer, the purple book, right? If you all don't know me, most of you are new to the channel anyway. I'm a 26-year coding programming vet, and I am figuring the business side out. And what better way than to dive into Alex Hormozi's 3 books, the $100 million money models and offers and leads. So offers is the first one. Highly recommended. You read that as the first one. Get your core figured out, right? So I went back to the drawing board to basically what I was saying in the previous video, that I believe I have a tool that I thought about, and as I read through the offer chapters, right, I'm still getting back through them. And I think, over the weekend, I'll just take my time and go back over more, right, to really simmer. And so to really make sure I'm doing what makes sense for the niche. So mobile detailing is my niche. It's not small businesses. I can go into anything. I figured mobile detailers because I've done it before. I've made websites for them before, and but not owning the business itself, right? So I figured that would be a challenge, right? To stick with something that I've seen before, and it may feel like it's not high ticket or high ticket industry, but it can be, right? There's PPF and there's ceramic coating. If you've never heard of it, look it up. Paint protection film and ceramic coating is really kind of high ticket in terms of working on cars. The detailing is, if it's done right, it can be high ticket, right? And a lot of the mobile detailers out there are doing really incredible work. Look at the social media proof. They're doing really cool stuff. So I think I was battling with the negativity mindset of like, oh, this isn't the right market, or it's not enough high ticket stuff. They won't be able to afford me. So I think that was just the negativity. And going back to the offers book, it really does hammer in the idea of staying in the niche. You pick a niche and you stick with it, right? Don't just try one offer and bail, right? So I'm not going to bail. I'm going to stick to my guns. I'm going to stick to what I said and dig in. I wanted to so bad. Wanted to bail. I wanted to. It was really, really like against my nature to sit still. But I think just like sitting back and like reading and going through mental exercises more really helped me refocus and lean in to the industry and like really figure things out. And so like I said yesterday, I think I may have figured out something that could serve it. And so I'm really excited about that. I still have to look at the go through the process of the trim and stack. So if you look at the purple book, okay, there's a chapter, let's see, page 79, 80. I think it's when you start to get into section 3. So section 3, for those of you who have the book, dang it, let me find it. Oh well, it's basically getting into the point of finding high value, high cost, and just high value everything, right? High value, low cost, high value, high cost, and trimming and stacking um, those items, those problems and solutions, essentially, to create a grand slam offer, right? That's what we need to do. So the point is to create an offer so good. To the book's subtitle, right? How to make offers so good people feel stupid saying no. So that's what I aim to do with my tool. So it's like, okay, maybe I do have something here. It might have legs. Maybe someone's already figured it out, but I think not. I think I've done a bit of research, and I think it might be a fit. So I'm like, I'm a little skeptical, right? I always want to be skeptical of my own self and my ideas that I might have, and question myself and research, verify and all that. But going through the book again, I think was really important. I think I did a speed run through this thing, and I think for my first time that was very dangerous. And I think taking a few days to simmer in the information and just like, yeah, okay, go out and try it. That's fine. I think it may take like several iterations for all of us who are new to this to get it right. I don't think anyone's going to get it right the first time. And especially Alex, poor guy, spent 10 years of his life struggling through it. But, he was quite successful in the end anyway. So, but he spent, some years of his life going through all this, and to distill all this information down, I think is pretty cool. So I think that there's proof there, right? That's why I'm doing this is I think there's enough proof to follow the models, to follow the information, to follow the principles, the framework, right? It's not like go do the execution. It's the framework of the idea. So I'm going back through it. I'm going to take my time, and I don't feel bad about that. I think that's just part of the journey. So yeah, day 18. I think being on the engineering side and never like really giving a thought to any of this part of the business stuff. Now I've done the leads, right? That's like can be mechanical in a sense, the SEO leads and search engine SEO, search engine optimization, local optimization, whatever. That's very mechanical, and ads, and then the creative side of the ads, very mechanical. But the money models and the offer itself is like really, really cool, like really new to me. So I think that being part of the core of the business is something that I want to like try to figure out. And I think, yeah, it's going to take iterations. It's going to take solving the puzzle of this niche. And I know that Alex is out there. He's already figured it out. Maybe he's figured out the specific niche of like how this whole money model, a whole like full money model pipeline would work. But I'm, of course, stage one, I've got to start with, an offer, Grand Slam offer with an attraction offer or attraction money model. So I was bouncing around between the two. So when I looked at the offer book, and then I went to the green book for money models. You want to start at attraction offers in the green book, stage one. You only start with one attraction offer, and you figure out what works best with the niche that you are in and what you are selling. What works best, and maybe you just find the right one the first time, but wouldn't you want to try different ones? I mean, the idea is to dog, just lay down. He's like, he like scrapes at his bed, and he turns like 15 times to like find the perfect spot on his bed. So, you're lucky you're cute. So you play with money models to figure out what works best for your niche and with your offer setup, and you test out different ones, right? It's a game. This is the nerd side of me, is that it's a hacking game. You have to play the game and figure out what mixture of recipe here works. It's like those of you who played Skyrim or like Minecraft, you're like figuring out like this thing, you put these three things together, and poof, there's like, oh wow, there's this new thing. What's this? Right? Um so I think in the long run, doing different money models with a little different structure of Grand Slam offer, right? Um will 10x, 20x your business, right? So starting at stage one, though, stage one with an attraction offer and mixed with a Grand Slam offer, or what I think is a Grand Slam offer, should do pretty well. And there's more to there's whole definitions and like um, characteristics of what a Grand Slam offer looks like and can do for your business. So testing that out, and of course reading taking down the information, or like documenting. I'm still tired. Slept on the couch with the cooler, and I got some sleep. I feel a little bit more energetic today, but um, yeah, this is a challenge without AC. So, I think I'm just, like I said, going to continue with the offers book, the purple one, and matching it with the money models and seeing what works best. And with the tool or the idea that I have, um, I think it's the fit. I think it's the right fit. We will see, though. I'm I'm old enough to where I don't get excited immediately anymore about like my crazy ideas. So, um, so I mean to like, I don't want to share them because I think I want to verify first. I already spieled a little bit in the last video, so um, I think you'll find some information there. But it's like I want to be careful about what I say, because I don't want to um I guess, like I said, put my foot in my mouth. And but this is the new thing that I want to try, and I'm going to stick with, of course, still sticking with the niche, mobile detailing, and sticking to the advice, right? One product, one solution, one product, one niche, one avatar, one. No, I can do this. One product, one avatar, and one channel. Whew, I got through it. All right, I'm going to go to bed. God bless. Have a good day.